Another active week in the markets is expected, and there's already news of one airline going on a shopping spree. CNN's Maribel Aber joining us now from the NASDAQ market site in New York. Great to see you. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Great to see you, Cheryl. Yes, good morning.
So some breaking news this morning. Talk about the major deal between Emirates and Boeing.
Well, investors are taking in Boeing news as the trading day gets underway. Cheryl, the Dubai-based airline Emirates just announced it's ordering 65 Boeing 777-9 jets, giving it the world's largest fleet of the wide-body aircraft. So Emirates estimates that deal to be valued around $38 billion. In terms of how the market is moving this morning, we are now turning to green. Looks like here at NASDAQ, we're now we're down. We're mixed, Cheryl. The NASDAQ is up about 37. The Dow just flipped down 9 points, and the S&P up slightly, Cheryl.
The roller coaster is officially on for the week, up and down. Here we go. There was talk about all of us getting a tariff refund. Now the nation's Treasury Secretary says, not so fast. What's up with all that?
Well, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said we'll see when asked about the Trump administration's $2,000 tariff rebate checks on Sunday. In a Fox News interview, Bessent said the payments would be for working families and have an income limit, but added that any such funding would require congressional approval. Now, President Trump has repeatedly suggested giving Americans rebate checks using tariff revenue in recent months. The Supreme Court is currently reviewing the legality of the administration's tariff policy, making any movement on the rebate plan unlikely before that decision. So, Cheryl, we're sort of in this wait-and-see situation given all that.
All right, we'll see what happens with that. Looks like the last chapter on the opioid case is playing out. Purdue turning the page here with a big settlement check.
OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma is set to settle thousands of lawsuits related to its opioids. A federal bankruptcy court has approved a deal that requires the Sackler family, who owns Purdue, to pay $7 billion and give up ownership. The agreement is among the largest in a series of opioid settlements against drug makers, wholesalers, and pharmacies. The nation's opioid crisis has reportedly been linked to 900,000 deaths since 1999. Cheryl.
900,000 deaths. It's impacted so many people, touched so many lives. Before we go, the Fire TV stick just got a stern message. No more undercover streaming apps. Amazon's really got the magnifying glass out now.
They really do. Amazon cracking down on illegal streaming. The company is now blocking apps that let users illegally access content using its Fire TV stick. So it also includes beefed up security measures. The devices have long been tied to pirated content, especially sports. Amazon's move was first reported by The Athletic, which says the ban is already underway in Europe. It could be global within a week. Cheryl, real quick. The thing that folks don't think about is some piracy apps also hide malware and data tracking tools, making that free stream really costly. Remember, those are unofficial apps. They aren't vetted. So people view your viewing habits. That's big bucks. Or worse, you let hackers in to your Wi-Fi.
Really important point there with security. And I think, Maribel, before you go, it really speaks to our changing landscape, too, as companies get more and more fixated on streaming. Here we are streaming because this is quickly becoming sort of the main source of information and revenue.
It really is. I mean, this is where we are now. This is where we live. We have to be able to transmit information in multiple platforms. Cheryl.
All right. Always appreciate the time. Hope you have a great week. Thanks so much for kicking it off with us.